millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him. I
know this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Separate yourself. Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace. I'm down.
Yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. How y'all doing? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon to y'all. May God continue to bless each and every one of y'all. If you're going through something, make sure you talk to somebody that's going to give you good, sound, solid advice. Because we all go through stuff. When people say they don't go through nothing, and God gave all of us emotions, unless you're physically challenged with some deficiency. That's the only way I could see you saying you don't feel anything or nothing, but God don't make no mistakes. Everything, I believe, happened for a reason, whether we understand what the reason is. Man, prayers go out to the people in Texas, Mexico, and St. Bernardine for the wildfires. Everybody has been affected from those natural disasters. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them. Man, boxing, man. Coach Calvin told y'all a year ago, man. Boxing ain't going nowhere. When Showtime went down, everybody was, including me, was wondering where boxing was going to go. I knew it wasn't going to die, but just the intrigueness of who was going to pick up the mantle and keep it going. But he called it. All right, y'all, let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. First ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own, GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds, one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari's page. Support him in his art and his merch. And future world champion. He did good in front of Turkey Alice Sheik. Shout out to Turkey Alice Sheik for taking time out in his schedule, looking out for the future of boxing and Ringside magazine. And shout out to Coach Calvin for all of that going through the vessel, which is Coach Calvin. I don't know how many times we got to keep saying that. Without Coach Calvin, this wheel don't turn, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Without Coach Calvin, this wheel, Coach Calvin is the vessel. to everything that happens at Upton Boxing. And that's just the bottom line. Calvin is the superstar. Coach Calvin is the goddamn star. Trust me, of the show. Shout out to www.meandkillerb.com. Go over to her page, support her and her merch. Keep her in our prayers for her healing process. Shout out to Richie Baby for the 5 intros and edits. R.I.P. to John Boy. R.I.P. to Miss Tanya Van Dars Williams Jr. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotion featuring Miss Nikki, a.k.a. Miss Olivia Pope, Coach Brandy. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything, my brother movement. Shout out to Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing, and 8 Aunt McQueen Boxing, Four Corners Boxing featuring Maurice and Jenny Jones. Go over there to 15 Rounds of Boxing every Wednesday night. Support them. Shout out to AO Clothing Line, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and Clothing Line. Under Armour, thanks for all that you do. Don't forget to go down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. Get your Shari's Essentials, 12 rolls for $7. Shout out to Miss Mona, Kyle Coolett, Gregory Pratt, all the ones I haven't seen in the chat. Kai, the Genuine of the Rise podcast, Timothy Stoudemire, Joshua Furlong. I'm keeping them and y'all in my prayers. Hope that y'all okay. We miss all of y'all that's not been on here in the conversation, giving y'all hypotheses and professional opinions on what y'all see. And may God be with y'all. That's the most important thing. Not being on here, but the most important thing is living a much as possible carefree life while you breathing. That's just the bottom line. People play games with it. Last but not least, Official Good Boxing, Turkey Alley Sheik and the Boys, Ringside Magazine, and you know, the pound for pound great. Oh man, they looked out for the Smoothie King, the owner, the CEO of the operation. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. 1, 2, 3, box. Raw. Shout out to them, man, for holding that event in New York, and there's levels to it. Shout out to them. Amen. All right, let me holler at everybody in the Chizat boxing, man. It was on fire from Friday to Saturday, man. It was on fire, man. Entertainment. The entertainment weekend, man. It was lit. Lit. Life is good. What it do? D33284. Brooklyn BZ. Miss Mona, the Queen. Ernest Garrison. Meek Martin. Boss Doug. Jab Queen Boxing. Jarrell Davis. Max Reno. Mike Rhyme. Yup, he is, Miss Mona. Melody Queen 27, the best moderator in the game. Wow, man. Boxing was spectacular. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, please, and then thank you. Melody Queen 27, right back at y'all with another one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Rize Podcast. Cash App, $GEESSUS, Coach Squeeze. To support the channel, get your merch at therisepodcast.com. Marshall Triggs, I give Shakur a gladiator. He didn't run. Turkey told him to fight. Tom and Shannon Page. Lil Grayling gonna hold that belt. Life is good. Burlinga, all those shenanigans and got slapped. If that didn't hum, nothing will. Hey man, how y'all doing? First of all, man, thanks for coming over here. I called that. I went. Let me see. I had Sheeraz over Burlinga by knockout or decision. I said knockout though. But I knew he was gonna get his hand raised. I had Shakur Stevenson just the way I called it and planned it. A landslide. But I didn't predict him fighting like that. And I had I lost the Morrel and Matias fight. Shout out to Matias for going the whole 12 rounds, letting his hands go with relentless pressure. And let me see. Shout out to Katie Taylor. I didn't get to see that fight. I got to see the Shadeja Green fight. Honestly, I was hoping for Shadeja Green, but I thought Savannah Marshall edged it enough to win, but the judges saw it the other way. But anyway, shout out to Shadeja Green. Congratulations to her. 20 years, she said, in the making, and she got over the hump. She hit the books as a world champion, unified world champion in 2025. You'll never be able to take that from her. That's why when people be hating on some of these people, it's tough reaching that point of a champion. Once you become a champion, that's something special, prestigious. You can never take it away from a person. Yeah. What's going on?
What's up, champ? How you feeling today?
I can't complain.
How you enjoy this weekend, man? A lot of boxing, a lot of good fights, man. How you enjoy it?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I had a vegan buffet sitting right there. Mushroom a la king, baked mushroom, poor boy mushroom sandwich, crispy grilled mushroom kebabs, cream of mushroom, Alfredo sauce over some rigatoni's, and a nice vegan salad with all the trimmings in it, all the healthy proteins and nutrients, and a glass of Ashton Hall Blue Bottle sparkling clear water.
You and Ant-Man killing that Ashton Hall. I gotta get up on that.
Yeah. I caught it on sale like a bottle. I saw it. I was like, damn. And I mean, I went out last night, hung out, but I did not miss my boxing. I sit there and watched it, and wow.
Hey, can I do something? Before we get started? I know you started already. Can I do something?
Handle your business.
Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man. Really displayed and showed the performance that we all been looking for, man. He stood in that pocket. He boxed. He made a miss. He counted them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? Just as much as we talk about him, we got to talk good about him too, man. Hell of a performance last night. That's the performance we've been looking for. That was the performance that we needed to see that Thursday night in Vegas. I think some fights would have been different if we'd have got that performance out of it.
Well, I mean, I wasn't really. I've been guilty at times. I follow Shakur out of the Olympics. I've always been a Shakur Stevenson fan, but I was critical of him along his professional journey. Nothing personal. At times, I thought he did too much moving, but then the last couple fights, I did come back and correct myself. The ability, the pure box, and if it wasn't for the hand injuries, I think that you could can it with the power thing with him. That ain't what he do. He's a high volume puncher, slick counter puncher. He hits you just enough to keep you honest, though. He hits you just enough to keep you honest, because pinpoint accuracy has power in its own self. But if he did that to De Los Santos, then turned around and went into a Doug fight with Cepeda like that, and props go out to Cepeda, because he brought what he brought to the table, and he did the best he can with the attributes that he possessed. Hell of a fight. They can't talk about Shakur. I don't think they cheered Shakur on enough last night, but here there. But he showed that he could stand in front of you and go back and forth. But that was Cepeda, and I'm not trying to take nothing from him. Somebody with a little bit more heavier hands crushing bones when they touch it, I don't think he would have been able to stand there like that. Yeah. Cepeda, a high volume puncher, not a knockout artist. Life is good. Shakur was supposed to win that fight. Yeah, Squeeze, Richie Baby. Oh, Squeeze, he only do that with people he knows don't have much power. He has a interview saying it. Oh, okay.
What you think about this? Oh shit, they didn't change it up on me. Hold up, they are. I think I still got it. What you think about this right here, Squeeze?
I ain't gonna take nothing from him, man. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. God give him his props.
Oh shit! What do you think about that, Squeeze?
Priceless.
What do you think about that, Squeeze?
Priceless.
Hey, that was.
I say I called the knockout with that one.
That was crazy right there.
He did all that running his mouth. It's almost like I'm a fighter at Upton, and I ran my mouth the whole press conference, walking around thinking I'm bad, not being humble, and I got to go back to the gym Monday around all the kids. And you can hear a mouse piss on cot.
Hey, you know who had a ball, though? You know who couldn't wait?
Clap back Thursday.
You know who couldn't wait?
You got to get Oscar. You got to get Oscar on here. Clap. I want to clap back Thursday. But
Sheeraz, congratulations. Burlinga. Oh, my God. You got knocked out. Oh, my God. Oh, something Canelo Alvarez couldn't do. Sheeraz, congratulations. Burlinga. Oh my God, you got knocked out. Oh my God. Oh, something Canelo Alvarez couldn't do.
You know Oscar coming. That's the way Burlinga threw at him at the press conference.
Yeah, yo.
You know Oscar coming. You know Oscar coming.
Oscar is the villain for real. He playing that role, yo. He need to play a villain in a superhero movie. He got it, yo. He got it.
He know what he doing.
He might as well throw that wig and that thong back at Burlinga. He might as well put that on.
What's wrong?
I'm
gonna touch that nigga jaw, man. Fucking giraffe.
Damn.
I'm knocking him out. He's pussy.
Yo, bro, I could truck to hit me in my chin. You're not knocking me. I promise you. I promise you.
And when it happens?
I promise you.
You know I'm the king of the first round. I'm a.
Lot to explain there, champ. Lot to explain there. Hey.
Yo, that's horrible, yo. That's like, yo, that's just like, you might as well don't even show your face no more in public, yo. Yo, you might as well don't even show your face in public. That's like, it was like Sheeraz came down on his section, came over to the prison he been at for 10 years, invited them in the mess hall for a fight, and knocked him out in front of all his people. I told Coach Marquise at the gym, I say, Coach Marquise, he ain't knocking nothing out. He struggled with Adamas. That's Adamas. I got Adamas whipping Burlinga ass. A joke. I told you, he's a joke. He's a bum. He's a bum. Michael Brown, a bum. All he beat up was tomato cans, literally. Tomato cans. Yeah, sit through. Yeah. Clown, yo. A clown. I told y'all. I never seen nothing with Burlinga. DeMar Nicholson exposed him. DeMar Ben exposed him 2-3 years ago. Yeah. A clown. Walking around with fake diamonds on, everything. Just a loudmouth clown. Loudmouth.
What you talking about?
Burlinga. All that mouth. The loudest one in the
New York. You talking about, nigga?
What's next for Burlinga?
Huh?
What's next for Burlinga?
My job hiring for woodshop workers.
Damn.
I don't know, the dust in the woodshop might knock him out though. Yeah, the dust in the woodshop might dust his ass off. Nah, he can't handle that job. What's next for Burlinga Call Oscar up and tell him give him that thong he threw back and that wig and them dollar bills he threw up in the air at the press conference.
Michael Brown said retire.
I mean, how can you show your face again? He ain't put up a valiant fight and it went 12 rounds and he came up short. Yo got flatlined.
And they should have the corner should have stopped it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Miss Mona, I seen Auntie Schofield already calling Shakur out. I seen that. Meek Martin said he should be an Uber driver. Hey,
nah, somebody might they might don't pay him. They might just get out the car and say, yo, I smack the shit out of you. Go ahead, yo. That ride was free. What are you gonna do?
How did
man
you like
gotta
that?
make a living.
Did you see that Puello versus Matias? Did you see it?
Yes.
How did you feel about Puello? Because he put on a hell of a show.
I know. They gave Matias the credit for coming forward.
Puello did exactly what I thought he was going to do.
Yup. Box off that back foot.
Beautifully, too.
Yup.
Man, listen. I mean, what you want to see next for Shakur?
I ain't gonna lie. Shakur got clean out the division before he go up the 40.
Nothing wrong with it. What's next?
He got to fight everybody in the division before he go up to 40. Three more fights if he can make 35, and then go up to 40.
What's next for Zepeda?
The next big fight out there. I wouldn't mind seeing Schofield fight Zepeda before Shakur. If he could get past Zepeda, then he right. I don't think he deserves a Shakur Stevenson fight. I don't.
Yeah, Brooklyn Beasley said he took a man. Listen, I had a mean parlay in. I had like a 12-leg parlay in. I hit the first 7 legs off the rip. Amanda Serrano, that fight hurt me. Like I didn't think. I thought, come on, like I didn't think Katie Taylor was going to sweep her.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Katie Taylor got a decision. Like I didn't think. I thought at least Amanda Serrano would get the last one, like get one of them. God damn. But yeah, that messed up my parlay. I had a mean parlay in. The Orioles won. I put the Orioles on my parlay because I went to the game Friday. Man, I had a mean one in. And I had Shadeja Green winning.
Oh, you picked Shadeja?
I picked Shadeja.
That was a gamble, yo.
Listen, but she had the odds. She was like plus 430. You know what I mean? I had a feeling she was going to win.
I was on the edge of my seat. She just wasn't letting her hands go, yo. I say, ain't no way in the world they going to give her a decision over Savannah Marshall not letting her hands go.
She got to work on her gas tank, though. She got to work on her conditioning.
She got to work on that damn jab, too.
Yeah.
Everything was looping and slugging punches.
She's 35 years old, though, Squeeze.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Plus, she's sipping on that scissor on the weekends. You can't be doing that, yo. You can't be sipping on that scissor.
I ain't fooling with you.
Hey, bro. Shoot. You can't be stirring the Kool-Aid with a fork. You got to use a spoon, yo. You got to use a spoon.
Did you see Bumgarner fight? That's the one I missed.
Woo! Woo! I mean,
I'm not talking about Bumgarner. I'm talking about the fight, Squeeze. Did you see our fight?
Oh, all right. Nah, well, the fight for me was on a scale. Damn, y'all can't rewind it. They like, is you gonna watch the fight? I am. I'm watching those two muffins bake in the oven. Yes.
Did she make weight? Did she make weight on the first time, Squeeze?
I can't remember. I have the slightest idea. Was it a weight? Was it? I mean, yo, I think when she came on, I had went in the refrigerator and I peeled the orange. Yeah, because the juices was popping in my eye. I say, there's no way in the world I would be able to be up on that stage for her wearing it. Yeah, they better lock me up for eye harassment.
Harassment.
Yeah, eye harassment. They like, if you gonna read the weights off, like, literally, are you? With those fresh baked buns?
Did you see Alicia and Clarissa going back and forth after the fight?
No.
Man, they might as well. Alicia and the Goat might as well just go ahead and get it on. Stop playing. Let us get that fight.
Man.
May the best woman win.
Man. Shit. Ain't all those hips and butt. What's your got you, Clarissa. I don't call her Clarissa Shields no more. You know what I call her?
What you call her?
Clarissa the Shields. Yeah. Damn. Yo, I don't even call your Pat Poose no more. Guess what I call her?
What you call her?
Pat Juice. Yo, I saw Clarissa Shields on the side of the road by the market. It was two big watermelons. They was fresh too, yo. Yo, when they cut the watermelon open, everybody had to have on ski goggles because the juice like that's Starburst material. Yo, Pat Poose, yo, Pat Juice, yo, when he be looking, he be like, hey, Pat Juice, what you think? Yeah. Yo, he in a coma. Yo, Clarissa got him in a coma. Yeah. Hey, Remy Ma, you might as well keep drinking. Yeah. Yeah. Remy Ma, you might as well keep drinking. Cause that Henny, yeah.
He ain't coming back home.
She gonna have to stay drunk. She'll never be the same. When she see all that, she say, my baby, he ain't never coming back home. Oh my God. Yeah. He went there on Harlem Nights. Hey baby, I ain't never coming back home. Wow, let me behave, man. Let me behave. Yeah, but Gardner, man, she tough. She tough. Yeah, she tough, man. Yup, she tough. I ain't gonna lie, man. Clarissa Shields and Baumgartner, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't like mind seeing them fight in a big tub of Jello. No lie. And I want to be the referee. Let me bring my boy in, the one, the only, incomparable. I can't wait to hear his prognosis. My brother from another mother, and father man, family man, God-fearing person, the incomparable, the ever formidable, my brother from another mother, brother Ant McQueen in the building.
My God, I said in the tub of Jello.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let me look. They go. Guess what they asked me when I said I wanted to be the referee in the Baumgartner and Shields fight in the tub of Jello. How much they gotta pay me? I was great smack. You don't got to pay me nothing. That's my pay. I got to get in between. You know, I'll be breaking them every 2 minutes. Break. Wherever the jello take me. Yeah. On Bill Cosby. Let me stop, man. What's going on, champ?
Nothing, man. I enjoyed the night last night. I got to catch up on the Pro Box card, though.
Yeah.
I got to catch up on that.
The Pro Box card?
Yeah, they had Pro Box over there yesterday. It's a shame that my guy fell off the card with the migraine issues. Lester Martinez at 168. I was looking forward to seeing him, but he had to pull out, trying to get his health right and everything.
Good.
Hopefully he gets himself together and he returns to the ring soon, man, because he looks pretty promising at 168.
168?
Over there with Bomac and company.
When this happened?
That card was on yesterday during the ring card. He was supposed to be fighting though over at Pro Box, but he had to pull out. So I got to go back and look at the card from top to bottom and see how it looked. I'll probably end up watching it today. Watch half of it today because it was pretty long, like 3 hours or something like that, 4 hours. So I might watch a little bit of it, then finish it, throughout the week. But that ring card was entertaining. The ladies card, I was very entertained by that. I thought the promotion that they did was phenomenal for it. First time I had seen 2 bouts occur at a public workout. They had Crystal Rosado. She fought, and I can't remember what the other woman's name was that fought, but that was awesome to see. They did it at the mall over there at the World Trade Center. They got this building. It looks like a spaceship. It's called the Oculus Building. And they did it in there. It was very nice, very nice. The women's card was very nice from top to bottom too. So what were your thoughts on the ladies' card? Did y'all touch on that yet, or did y'all go straight to the men?
No, the ladies' card was spectacular. I got to see Shadeja Green, Baumgartner fight. I didn't get to see the Taylor and Serrano. Yeah, I didn't get to see that. But Shadeja Green need to work on her gas tank.
I thought Shadeja looked pretty good down the stretch, yo. Because that's my actual name, Bill Haney. That's like my actual name. My name is Anthony McQueen. I don't have a YouTube handle. But when I figure one out, I'll be sure to update that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Shadeja, I thought Shadeja looked really good down the stretch. First 4 rounds, I wasn't really too crazy about the range that she was fighting from, allowing Savannah Marshall to push her back. But rounds 5 through, and I actually scored it too. Shout out to that Fight Scores app. It's a damn good app. They have it on iOS. I'm not sure if they have it on Android for my Android people. But I started using this app to keep track because besides that, as few of you know, I keep my little notebook, my little red boxing notebook. But it takes too damn long to write these fights out. This is when I was watching Joe Joyce versus Philip Hergovich. I had carpal tunnel by the time the end of the fight, sitting there writing, damn arm cramped up. So it's a lot more comfortable just using the app. But yeah. I actually had Shadeja sweeping 5 through 8, then had Savannah Marshall winning round 9, and then Shadeja closed it out strong in the 10th.
You did.
It was a pretty good fight. Yeah. Because after what's her name got caught, after Savannah Marshall got caught in the 5th round, she did a whole lot of holding.
She did.
And Thomas Taylor, I thought he was a little bit premature with the point deduction in the 4th. Yeah, he warned Shadeja once or twice about holding Marshall and turning her, but he deducted a point from her. But after Marshall got buzzed in the 5th, she did a whole lot of holding in the back half of that fight. That holding, man, that's one of the reasons why I would like to see 1 extra minute for the ladies. Let them fight the whole 3 minutes, because every time there's a clinch and they break, it feels like so much time is taken off the clock. Like 2 clinches and the round is damn near over. Those rounds go by so quick with the ladies that once they start getting working, like for example, that fight with Sharetta Metcalf versus Shanika Johnson, although she did get the stoppage, it felt like if there was an extra minute in the round where Sharetta got dropped, that Shanika probably could have stepped on it and made it a little bit more decisive, a little bit more definitive. But before you know it, the round is over. So the ladies got to just go out there and just throw hands and just get Alicia Baumgartner. I had her winning the fight by 2 rounds, but that was not her best performance. She seemed like she was more concerned with putting on a show. You seen her in the weigh-in. She came through with the business attire on, stripped it down, had the bikini contest outfit underneath. As you were saying, you want to see her in the Jello match. I don't blame you. But yeah, came fight night. She had the little leather get up on, the little black leather joint, and she was had balm braided in her hair and was out there fighting with lashes on. I'm like, yo, this is not a beauty contest. And then she was out there just trying to land the big right hand with no type of setup. Derek James imploring her to work behind the jab. She's disregarding that. She's just throwing right hands. And then in the middle round, she was getting walked into a lot of shots that she could have avoided had she had followed his instruction. Like, work behind your jab, close the gap.
She was trying to Doug House, though.
Yeah. She was too thirsty to look good opposed to just doing whatever it took to win. And you know how it goes. Generally, when people chase knockouts, they don't get them.
Yup.
It generally
she
don't
was
happen
trying to
like
make
that.
a statement because Clarissa was in the audience.
I don't want to see her versus Clarissa. I don't want to see that.
That's not going to happen.
Too small. There's too much weight between them.
Yeah,
too many divisions between them.
See, Clarissa Shields is a cruise, like Carnival Cruise, and Baumgartner is a speedboat. You know what I mean?
She ain't even a speedboat. She a damn a sea doo. She one of them jet skis. She's a jet.
Well, you know, you gotta get on that and go fast. You gotta get on that and go fast. But Clarissa Shields, you can ride out into the ocean, the Pacific Ocean.
Why you keep riding Clarissa out to the ocean?
It's a lot to ride. It's a lot to ride. Yeah. You push her overboard, you only got your man overboard. Yeah.
She's just too small, man. She too small. Clarissa's too sharp too. Clarissa ain't falling for none of that like butt naked right hands that she was throwing.
Nah,
she messed around and get her ass counted to death.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen with the Shields. Yeah.
No, her technique be getting tighter, man. Ever since she got with John David Jackson. Squeeze say, I need the yacht. Hell yeah. But yeah, that fight ain't happening. Amanda and Katie, I didn't really feel like anybody separated themselves in that fight. I did think that Katie, a couple of those counters were very nice. The flurries on occasion. I understand what Amanda Serrano's coach wanted her to do. He wanted her to box a cleaner fight than the last fight, because the last one, her damn eyelid was dangling off, hanging on for dear life after those headbutts. Katie showed a little bit of dirty veteran tricks in there with the rubbing the crown of her head up into the cut and everything like that. So he was trying to avoid having a similar situation. But I feel like it also minimized Amanda Serrano because her best attribute is her pressure and her volume. So while she was able to avoid any gruesome cuts, possibly by virtue of Katie Taylor's head, she wasn't able to force her into any exchanges. And we seen the first fight, she had Katie leaking, nose gushing all over the damn place. She almost stopped her in the first fight. But Katie, man, with that strong-ass neck, she was able to withstand and absorb. She wasn't going for it. And I thought she boxed really well down the stretch in the first one. But Yeah, neither one seemed like they really wanted to cross the line. They had that tacit agreement going on. It was a glorified sparring match, but hell, they put on for the ladies in general, and that was a big, big, big platform. First time you ever had a all ladies card from top to bottom at Madison Square Garden, sold out. It was over 20,000 people in there.
That was
They're
awesome.
on Netflix. Oh my Lord, the production was A1. Shout out to Netflix. And shout out to Jake Paul and his business partner too. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but his business partner, he told a beautiful story about how his mother was a single mom, raising 6 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment. She was working 2 jobs, so he saw how hard she had to work. So he wanted to pay it forward to those ladies and put them on this type of platform to where they could provide for themselves. That was pretty awesome hearing that. So yeah, shout out to Jake Paul, his business partner. I got to look up that guy's name so that way I don't have to keep referring to him as Jake Paul's business partner or the co-founder MVP, and give him his props and his just due by name. But yeah, they did a terrific job. And Netflix. That production is just phenomenal. From the camera work, both in terms of the angles and various vantage points, the clarity. That I felt like I was watching that stuff in like damn near 5K or something like that. Yeah, I felt like I was at the Garden. I was like, man, this camera work is phenomenal. Crazy. They did a great job with the servers. Servers weren't crashing. It wasn't buffering every other 5 seconds. The lighting in the place with the red and strobe lights and all this stuff. The overlays that they had when they were running down all of those ladies' resumes. It was just class from top to bottom. That was a phenomenal production. The sound quality was awesome. The area over there, when you see them coming out the tunnel, like the catwalk, the ramp when they were coming down, the way they had that situated, it was just A class, yo, A class. And the same could be said for the media workout as well as the weigh-in and the press conference. That is the way, in my opinion, boxing promotion should look at the top level. Just phenomenal from top to bottom.
Let me show you what I like, man. All right, go back and find it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you the part that I like.
Shakur Stevenson. I said it last episode. The closest thing, Kobe was the closest thing to Mike. And Shakur the closest thing to Floyd. And he showed it last night. Wow. He showed that shoulder roll was nasty.
Disgusting. And you know, he's one of those guys where he's gotten criticism because a lot of people are the belief that his defense, because you know Shakur is one of those guys where he likes to control the range with his feet, quick feet, right? The guy was able to plant his feet, like you said, Squeeze, and just operate out of the shoulder roll. I liked his defense to the body when he was getting small, getting compact, tucking those elbows. Zepeda, I felt like the best work that he did to the body was that stab to the body. He did some pretty nice stabs with the right hand.
And Shakur was stabbing back.
I felt like Shakur should have did a lot more of that.
Yeah.
But it felt like he wanted to, appease the people who say he was going to run and move and all this other stuff. Like, hell no, because Zepeda is a tremendous fighter, okay boxer. Tremendous fighter in terms of, like, his fighting spirit. Like, that dude is a damn dog.
Let me jump on this real quick. Let me jump on this real quick. Life is good. I was saying he the closest thing to Floyd. It's just a comparison. We know ain't nobody like Buck, but if you go back, I mean, what I saw last night of the shoulder roll, the ability to relinquish on the ropes and have somebody coming down on you like that and deflecting, countering in between, rolling under, coming around. That was Floyd-esque to me. Go ahead, Ant. That was Floyd-esque to me.
Hey, Ant, I got a question. Did y'all see the spawn before the fights?
Yeah.
Now that I think that the way they put that together, that was dope.
Seeing crowds of people watching kids with gloves on out there fighting.
Well,
you get what I'm
Turkey
saying?
Alley Sheik.
It's entertainment. This is all it is, entertainment. But dealing with this situation over city jail, man, we got to get to our youth. We got to. I don't care if you saved one. I got like 7 to 8 of them come to see me when they get out.
I've been in these streets so long, it done left me scarred. How you say you love me, then break my heart. Supposed to be my family, couldn't play your part. But I guess this the life that we chose. I don't wanna love no more, can you just leave me alone? I done put my trust in you, and you did me wrong. Think I got trust issues.
He said to me, you bring 13 fights. Yes, I did. What are the bring? We want the best to be in the undercard. September. Not problem. And after that, also, we want them to fight in Vegas. Yep, in Vegas. In the ring show. We want to support these people. Gotcha. Okay? The most important things, you know, we want them to spend their energy in sports, not in the street. Say it again. I've been doing that since I've been doing that. Yeah, we want to support this. Ringside, we're Box Club. Box Club been since day one. Day one. What I said to him, we want to spend this energy of the talent around the world in the ring, not in the street. Give them chance. We can do that. We started working. You're ready to end the We need to see the points. He win or lose. We're gonna see. Yeah. We're gonna see. Thank you.
I gotta sit there and say, man, we can't blame it on nobody. If we want to save somebody or get some, me, I'm like this. Whatever youngin is doing and he want to do some better with himself, I'm going to teach him how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But one thing he going to have to do, whatever he doing, he got to stop doing what he doing. Because I came up from that era. I was one of them kids that came up. You know what I'm saying? And I came home with a plan. When I did my 10, I had a plan. I sit down and ask myself, yo, why you back? I violated. What you violated for? Boom. And I wrote it down. But when I left out, I had a plan. My Lord gave me a plan. Follow this plan and you're going to be all right. That's how I got where I'm at today. I stay in the gym. I don't go nowhere. I don't do anything. So when this happened to me, I said, Dad, what in the world I do? He said, Mr. Ford, you got a warrant. A warrant for what? In Nevada. I ain't never been in Nevada. He said, no, Vegas. I said, oh, Vegas. And then when he told me, he couldn't see what it was. And then when I went inside, and he told me what it was, I said, that ain't my character. The police even said that's not even Mr. Ford's character. People know me. People that really know me, I'm giving. I do stuff for kids for nothing. You know, it's not about the money with me. I just try to survive, take care of my family, and live a simple life.
Turkey Alley Sheik. Calvin Ford, Ben over there at Box Raw.
That was fire, yo. That piece right there was fire. That was, yo, I'm like sitting here like, I'm in awe. That right there like froze me in my spirit, in my belly, yo. Cause when I walked in the gym from day one, when it was nobody in there, and to see it come to where it's at now, and Calvin not wavered, not yet, yo. It's been a lot of ups and downs, man. A lot of ups and downs.
Shout out to Richie Baby too, man. He been coming through with the fire edits. You see the shorts he been cooking up for me, the videos. So shout out to Richie Baby, man. He been holding it down, getting all the footage and content. So big shout out to Richie Baby, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Richie Baby, yo. He been doing it up, man.
Yeah, but Box Raw, Ring Magazine, Turkey Alley Sheik, Coach Calvin, all of them, they had like a little spawn wars. They had professional athletes, you know what I mean? David Benavidez, Devin Haney, Bill Haney, Richardson Hitchens, Brian Norman, you know what I mean? It was a bunch of pros there that was fighting the weekend. Then you had Lil Haggett, Mia Killer B, Damari Filson, Time Machine, a whole bunch of young kids out there spawn. You know what I mean? They put on a big thing, spawn. You know what I mean? Spar Wars, and it was like a fight before the fight because it was just like that was a glorified spawn session. You know what I mean? But that was a fight with headgear, pretty much. They was out there brawling. You know what I mean? So shout out to Box Raw, Ring Magazine, Turkey on the Seat, Coach Calvin, man. That was a dope event that they put together Friday. That was nice. The Wood, what's up? Chi-Town in the building.
Yeah, that's a beautiful clip right there, Senior.
That was.
I got to echo Squeeze's sentiments when he was talking about writing it down, and then you think about like what they say in the Bible about writing your vision and make it plain, and you think about all of these great people throughout the annals of time, like people like Marcus Aurelius. All these folks used to write down in journals. You know what I'm saying? They used to write down in journals. Like one of the most famous books of all time is basically a bunch of journal entries, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius. And that's become like the foundation for the philosophy of Stoicism. So hearing Coach Calvin talk about sitting down and really asking himself these questions, like, okay, like how am I back here? I violated. Because then when you write things down, if you go back to them and you assess them, you're forced to confront them. And then when you confront them, then you could come up with recourse or contingency. So that was just like really awesome to hear, man. For real. Like right there, that was one of those moments where the higher power, God, whatever you want to call it, was speaking through that man. He was a transmitter at that point, like a vessel.
A disciple.
Yeah.
A disciple for the people. You heard what he said? I do this for nothing. He said nothing. What he get out of it is them making a better way for themselves and don't go the route that he went because a lot of them wouldn't survive it.
For sure,
10 years in the joint where he went, that was a jungle, yo. You gotta be an animal. You gotta have animalistic behavior to survive in those environments. Not
and
just
also being of service.
Not just physically, but mentally too, because being incarcerated is mental.
Absolutely. A lot of people succumb to that type of pressure. You got people in there that hang themselves, take their own lives because they don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. And then you got other people where they just become so institutionalized, they go back because they don't know how to cope with life out here. So it is a very, very tricky thing, man. It's a very tricky thing. But I also want to say this as far as being of service. You know, when you're being of service, it forces you to become better because you can't pour nothing into nothing. You got to have something. So just with him becoming a better person, a better man, and as he was alluding to his character, just emboldening his character, that's what affords him to give back. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this bottle right now. You see it got something in it. If there was nothing in it, I couldn't pour a cup for you. And that's how it is with us. You know, if we pour into ourselves, we got more to pour into other people. And you can't teach somebody what you don't know. You can't give somebody what you don't have. So I think that being of service and also just being mindful of our actions, our thoughts, and things of that sort. Forget about it. But back on the boxing side of things, Adam, you thought Burlinga was a high IQ guy?
I think he trolled,
bro.
I think he
Adam
trolled.
is serious
because he made a couple of statements back. But check this out. I'm looking at all the. Adam said, "Where did Shakur get hit too much in the shoulder?" Okay, but because this is a boxing podcast and everybody had their opinions on what they saw, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know how y'all. Adam say, I'm gonna go back. Adam say, Burlinga has a high IQ, but one comment he said the shoulder roll is the closest thing to turning your back on your opponent. It's a poop move when it gets excessive. Okay, I'm trying to get in your mind a little bit, Adam. I don't know where you going at, bro, but those two contradicting statements to me when I come down here and see you say Burlinga is a high IQ guy. I'm not gonna read no more of that. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But what I saw last night from Shakur, he got out his comfort zone to please the people. Y'all said the man run, he don't stand in there and fight. He did that last night. I think he did a hell of a job. I'm that being in the ring myself and being in there, when you got somebody throwing 200 to 300 punches at you around, y'all talking like just talking. If you've never been in the ring and been hit and those fists flying at you, I really don't know what to tell you. But the way yo was rolling that shoulder and a lot of stuff, when you go back and watch it, was rolling, slipping. Did he touch Shakur? Of course. But that's what y'all wanted to see. Y'all asked for that. You got it. I'm going to give Shakur his credit. I mean, I was a little squirmish at times. I didn't know what I was going to get from him getting hit as much as he wasn't accustomed to use, because Shakur could have outboxed that dude for 12 rounds and y'all would have said he ran. So I love boxing. If y'all been following the podcast, if I don't like somebody, I just say I don't like them. Bottom line. But when it comes to me giving trying to give my best insight on what I saw, how I saw it play out in the eyes of me being in there and being punched at too and setting things up, I try to be as fair as possible. We're gonna add on, if he was in there with a real bigger puncher, would he been able to do that? We'll see. You know, y'all entitled to your opinion, but let's give the man some credit, man. That was a 360 fight, if you ask me. You know, he say, I don't blame him. I wouldn't do that again either. Get beat on to please somebody that you'll never be able to please the people. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. DeWood, thanks for the color in the chat. DeWood Popcorn Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Paying dues.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna put y'all on
Squeeze.
I'm gonna put you on Ann on the high seat, Squeeze. Is that fine with you?
Come on with it.
Man, these bitches all out of order. Who wins? Who wins? Ant, Squeeze? Can you hear me?
Who wins? Whoever's better prepared on the night.
Squeeze?
What happened?
I said, who wins?
What, that fight?
Yep.
Javante, I'm going with Tank. I'm going with my hometown. Now, I'm going with my hometown guy, but to break that fight down, from a boxer's standpoint, I'ma say Tank got enough power to break a lot of that defense up and beat on that arm, on that shoulder roll, and the vicious body shots, elbows, arms. Shakur really would have the if he could stomach that being beat on the arms and shoulders, and stuff. You know, he would have to really use his legs. I put it like this: he wouldn't be able to fight that fight like he fought last night.
All right. Y'all can answer in the chat too. Shadeja Green, Clarissa Shields.
Some legs. Got to use them legs and give a little bit more angles and look to utilize. I think he's got a reach advantage, or they reach might be comparable actually. And he's a different fighter than Williams Zepeda. I thought that Williams Zepeda was he's not a guy that discriminates at all. He's not a guy that discriminates at all. And what I mean by that is he don't really pick his shots. He don't really disguise nothing. Everything is just is what it is with him. He's a guy that's gonna come through the front door. You know how he's coming. But Tank is a dude that could climb up your fire escape and walk through your window. If you got a house, come down the chimney. However he got to get on the inside or however he got to get his shots off. He's got multiple ways to do it. And I think with Williams Zepeda is just one way. So I agree with Squeeze as far as like that style of fight. Like, nah, I think he would have to mix it up a lot more and be able to adjust to whatever look that Tank is giving him. So that's why I say for me, it's just whoever's more prepared on the night. And I think with Tank too, I think that folks a lot of times undermine his boxing ability because you see him knock people out that like you think that all he got is power. But Tank really does have just quite a bit of everything. Like me personally, one of my favorite moments from Tank is the inside work he did versus Pedraza in the second round. I would love to see him do that a little bit more. I thought that he looked real sharp versus Cuellar, like the way he boxed in that fight with the jab and just being able to manipulate range, like he's in range, hop out of range, coming back with shit. I mean, the guy is a phenomenal boxer. So for me, it's just whoever's more prepared on the night. And I think that Tank, from a boxing standpoint, he's got more than enough to deal with whatever it is that Shakur presents. But I also believe that Shakur is a guy that is willing to prioritize winning above anything else. Like he will make that fight a damn snooze fest if it means him getting the dub. Like he's willing to win ugly if he has to. So I want to see it personally.
Next fight, Clarissa Shields versus Shadeja Green. Who wins?
Clarissa Shields.
Squeeze, chat.
The Carnival Cruise wins.
The Carnival Cruise. The Royal Caribbean.
Exactly.
All right, so both of y'all win both of y'all win Clarissa.
I like Shadeja too, but I just think that was.
I like Shadeja, but Shadeja not polished enough. She really doesn't have no identity in the ring. That's why I'm picking Shields because I'm picking the Shields because Shadeja Green just don't let her hands go enough, and she tends to gas.
Next fight, Barrios versus Pacquiao.
Barrios. Like my guy E the Biz just said, Pacquiao is too old, and that's the thing that really concerns me because you got to look at Mario Barrios. You look at the dimensions. The man is 6'1". I don't know what the hell his arm length is, but I know it's far greater than Manny Pacquiao's. And Manny Pacquiao, with him being such a small guy, he's got to use his legs, his explosiveness that he, in order to close the gap. That's how he was beating taller guys in the past, like Margarito. But that spring is just not there. You seen that fight that he had, the last one versus the kickboxer dude, the exhibition? Pacquiao, he was looking spent by the second round. That spring ain't there, bro.
He might get some Berea tacos this fight.
He could have tacos, chimichangas, goddamn burritos. I don't care what he had. He could have that tea that Valdez was sipping. I just don't think them legs gonna hold up. And then his last pro fight was against sanction fight was against Ugas. Ugas was putting hands on him.
That was one.
Yeah, but Bryson McClendon, he's at a severe reach disadvantage. How the hell does
Barrios hurts him to the body?
He got to close that
gonna
gap.
hurt him to the body.
Next fight. Canelo versus Bud.
I'm going with Bud for versatility.
Squeeze. This is a tough one for Squeeze because you know these both his number ones.
No comment.
Come on, Squeeze.
No
you got to pick one for the fans, Squeeze. Which one?
No comment. I'm going to Coach Calvin route. I'm going Coach Calvin and Kenny route on this one. When you ask them, because we're gonna be having to hit the road and see these guys. No comment.
Oh my God. You funny.
There you go.
Hey,
see you say you ain't Calvin and Kenny. Give me something. All right, Chad.
You got to put a dollar on one of them. Which one?
You twisted my leg.
Squeeze the diplomat. There you go. You gotta be diplomatic though.
All right, I'm gonna do it like this. Whoever wins this fight will have to execute the game plan consistently throughout the fight. This is just one of those things where this is so tough, yo, because both of them, yo, my boys, man. But it's just like my two homeboys fighting, and I'm like, I don't even want to get involved. Y'all gonna be cool afterwards, and we gonna laugh about it down the years and our gray-haired days. But damn, I ain't gonna lie. And see, you're gonna know where I'm going at with this. I might be edging a little bit to the side of a person he should have came on here, promised me was coming on here, and they stood me up. So I might waver the other side a little more because of that. I'll do that.
So you're gonna take Canelo, but you mad because Bud ain't come give you what he was supposed to give you. Okay.
I'm in my feelings.
Ain't no wrong with it. I'm still in my feelings with Mayweather. And that dope thing move he pulled on me. Make that dope thing move Mayweather pulled on me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a dope. Yo,
that was a dope thing move. I ain't never seen one.
Yo, Floyd light on his feet. Yo, he light on his feet. Yo, I don't know how I pulled that one off, but I went at him. I was like, shh.
Yo told me yeah and everything. Yo like, sure. I go to line up. I look around. That nigga gone.
Yeah.
Devin Haney, Brian Norman.
Brian Norman.
And
I'm leaning towards Brian Norman. Momentum. He's improving on a fight-by-fight basis. Then I'm looking at the tail of the tape. He got the reach advantage here. We know Devin Haney, he's got his coveted jab. Got a pretty good jab.
That's been absent lately.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I mentioned the whole momentum thing, because I got to see how he looks versus Brian Norman if he's going to let them hands go, because he's going to need to. I don't believe that Brian Norman is just going to just follow him around like Jose Ramirez did and not go see about him.
Smoothie
Devin Haney's going to have to fight.
Right back at you with another one. Melody Queen 27. Thanks for the color in the chat. Let's get the likes up, Rize fam. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Drop a couple of them EVs in. Life is good. Norman Jr. Haney is gonna have to be a great against that young killer. Bradshaw McClendon, Brian Norman by devastating KO. Lewis 4500 say Norman. Eat a beer say Norman Jr. Devin gonna get hit and he will get tired of all that running he gonna be doing. Ernest Graham, Devin haven't been the same since Ryan. What are they talking about? The Spencer and Bud. The one say Norman. That one say Norman. Y'all both went. Who y'all both went? Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to the next one.
Excited to see it though, man. I hope Devin Haney shows up with a new lease on life.
Pitbull versus Ryan Garcia.
Pitbull.
Yeah, I got to edge it to Pitbull.
In the chat, who y'all got? Pitbull or Ryan?
Ron got that Burlinga syndrome. He do more talking than performing. I call that the Burlinga effect.
All right. This one right here, Squeeze. This one for you. Who wins, Al or Bob?
Yo,
Who wins, Al or Bob?
This a tough one too, because I might run into both of them, and they might back us, yo, and give us a job on their brand. Can I no comment on this one too?
Got an answer? Ain't no comment. We got an answer. I don't get politically correct.
I can't take the Coach Kenny on Mill City route.
No, we ain't on Mill City. We on the Rize podcast.
I'm gonna do it like this. Both of them in 3D, sexy as hell. So, both of them can make a mean batch of gorilla cookies, but who the cutest of them all? Mirror, eeny, meeny, miny. I'm gonna go with Bob because he more punch drunk than Al.
Who you got? Ant?
Hell, Bob, just because we hear from him. We don't be hearing nothing from Al. Al just be in the cut somewhere.
But so you say Bob just because we hear from him, but ain't that the ultimate goal? To get your bread, you know what I mean? Still do what you gotta do and be able to disappear.
The Russell Simmons of boxing.
Yeah, but we also talk about promoting though. Tom Brown be doing all the promoting.
But now, when you talk about when you bring the promoting into it, right? You gotta look at what Al Heyman has done. His resume. He was putting on events for Michael Jackson. Put some respect.
You talk about overall. You talking about overall entertainment.
Put some
Al has done a terrific job, and he's a hell of an advisor for sure. But
Eat Biz, good point. Eat Biz. That's why Al will win, silent but deadly. And you notice you don't hear none of Al's fighters talking shit about him. You hear all of the haters and all that, but you never hear his fighters talking bad about him.
yeah, but if we just talking boxing, look at all the great fights we've gotten from Top Rank too. Talking about classic fights like Ray Leonard and Hagler and all them dudes. Muhammad Ali. That history is deep.
Yeah.
Think about some of the greatest fights that have ever occurred. They were promoted by Top Rank.
Goes for honestly, I got Al. All right, life was good. Have a good one. We just chopping up doing a little overtime. We ready to get out of here in a second.
It's tough, man. That man, Bob, just on the boxing tip, man, Top Rank, they got a hell of a resume. You look at some of the most pivotal fights in the history of boxing. It's crazy. Crazy.
I like Al. I got to go with Al. I know what you're saying with Bob, but I like Al.
No, that's fair. I mean, get your money, be a ghost. Al Heyman could be out there at the damn supermarket and be able to enjoy himself.
Motherfucker ain't going
without
nowhere.
having to be mobbed by people and ran down on. Hell, that man is damn near like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot or the Abominable Snowman at this point. To the point where people have actually questioned whether or not this man actually exists. Because we only got that one photo of him online. You'll never see him out nowhere. So
that's the same picture of Al Heyman from 1965. The portrait ain't even
same photo, bro.
It's a still life. Yeah.
Hey, but
same photo.
He getting it done.
Al could have a damn head full of dreadlocks right now and a thick beard, and we wouldn't even know it because we don't know the last time we seen the man.
I be looking for him at the fights. I be looking for him. I ain't seen them yet.
What's the Watson's daddy's name? The twins?
Yeah.
Had people thinking their dad was Al Heyman. They go Al Heyman like that ain't him. I think it's Sam Watson.
Oh yeah, Sam. You talking about Sam?
That man is an urban legend.
All right, squeeze in. I got to do it. Last fight. Since y'all talking about Bob and Al. And let me bring this fight up because I think we can make some money on this fight, Squeeze. I know who I'm going with. Who you got, Squeeze?
I don't see it yet.
I don't even know why you would even ask him that question. Who he got?
Who you got, Ant?
I got Coach Calvin. I seen that work he was doing in the gym with that fighter.
Yo, I got.
You seen he was ready to line it up with Bullet.
And I've been hit by Coach Calvin before, so you already know who I got. I've been hit by him before.
Hold on, real quick, sweet. Let me see if I can find this video. I've been wanting
Bill Haney talk about get down where you mad at. When B-Hop pressed that issue with him. Hell of a talker, but he ain't fighting nobody.
Nah, he ain't.
That's Coach Calvin easy.
Yeah, Coach Calvin ain't gonna. That fight ain't gonna happen because Coach Calvin don't want to go back to jail.
I got a video with the kids, like Coach Calvin in their not spawn, but training. One of the pros, him got no headgear on. And he trying to teach him how to place this shot, yo. And this motherfucker is rocking Coach Calvin. No, you ain't doing it right. He just, wow, you ain't doing Coach Calvin crazy as shit.
Get down where you mad at, Bill. That's what we saying.
Bill might get down where he mad at. Bill might get on Coach Calvin.
Get down where you mad at, Bill.
Coach Calvin might have missed a step. You don't think he missed a step?
Get down where you mad at.
Uh-oh. He got something to say to you, Ant. Bill Haney said, y'all keep my damn name out your mouth, Ant McQueen.
That's the fake Bill Haney, man. We ain't got no words for the fake Bill Haney.
I'm tired of this shit. Melody Queen said, Coach Calvin whoop Bill ass. I love every minute of it. Y'all gonna see me soon. He's talking about I'm drunk right now. Oh my gosh. But no, like for real, like Squeeze. Can we sell this on? Can we? We ain't even gotta take it to pay-per-view. We can take it to Netflix. Can we sell this on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
BLK Prime.
Yo, that thing could sell out in its first day of promotion.
Man, matter of fact, both of them then talk to the man now. Why we can't put this on Turkey?
Yeah.
I might have to call Turkey, yo.
Get down with you, man. Shit, Calvin got his number. Calvin got direct connect.
What's the purse?
A bag.
How much for the fight?
A bag. $1 million a piece.
Ooh, you can't turn that down.
$1 million a piece. 1.2, 1.5 a piece.
Who the A side?
Coach Cal.
I don't know, but Bill been with Turkey a little bit longer. He might, you know what I mean, finagle some shit. You know how he do.
I'm going with Coach Cal.
Man, listen. This is a fight I would love to see too. And I think it's been brewing. I think this would be a good fight. Brad McClendon said, y'all got to put this fight on Tank versus Rose 2 as the co-main. Oh, shit, Squeeze. I'll fight someone better than Coach Calvin. I'll do y'all even better. I want Squeeze. Yeah, I said it.
Yo, get down where you mad at, yo. Check this out. I ain't going back to jail messing with no bill. You know what I mean? If I can't bring my brush, you know what I mean?
He said, I want Squeeze scurry ass talking all that bullshit.
Guess what? I always heard that all my life. That's a setup. Yo, soon as I swing, the police gonna come out the other room.
Yo, I got set up like that when I was like,
you ain't setting me up, bro.
I was like 13 or 14. I got beat up by the police and all that shit.
Yeah, you ain't set me up.
Yo, like the dude, like my apartment building was right here, and the dude apartment building was like next door, maybe 2 doors down. So I'm outside. He's selling me death all day long. Like he's selling me death, but he won't come outside. Yo. Before he came out, so he finally come outside. But before he came outside, he calls the police. But the way my block was, like you got to go down the street, then to come up the other side. So I see him coming down the street. So they coming down the street like I'm popping them. But I'm trying to hurry up and get to my building. You know what I mean? Because I know they ready to come back up. I ain't had my keys. The fucking front door was locked, so I couldn't run in there. Man, they whooped the shit out of me, man. On a setup tip. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Squeeze. It's definitely a setup.
Yo said, I got the weak leg. He going, I don't care what you say, bro. Ain't no money in the world gonna get me in the ring with you. I'm gonna tell you like this. I just gonna go to the station and just turn myself in. Cause cause you know he telling. First time I smack shit out of him, you know he telling.
He might be a changed man. He might not be telling no more.
You think he went to rehab and you know this, man?
Nah, once a rat, always a rat. Once you gonna tell one.
Yo, I'm telling you, I hit him with one of these body shots on his stinky leg. He going to ain't nothing wrong with your leg. When he see me in that movie, see you don't give out the game plan. He think I'm over. He think I'm done. See, don't give out the game plan. Don't give out. I want him to think the leg hurt. I want him to think that. But it's going to be hurting once I put it up your ass. Straight up your ass.
A full rounder, you and Bill Haney. Play-by-play tale of the team.
4-rounder?
Yeah, I give you a 4-rounder.
I tell you like this. Long as he don't come with that bodyguard that grabbed Brian Norman, we good. We good.
Now, but just think about this though. Like that bodyguard, right? That bodyguard was out of order.
Yeah, he was.
They 2 fighters, and you putting your hands on the fighters, you could have fucked up that bag for real. You could have hurt one of them niggas. I think they fell to the ground or whatever. Yeah, like you could have hurt.
No, Brian Norman took him to the ground. Yo, hip toss your big man to the ground. Did you see it? Big man tried to rough out Shorty. Shorty, like, I'm nice on the mat, too. Yo, he took Big Man to the ground.
If you was Brian Norman Sr., though, watching that security do that with your son, knowing you got a big fight coming up, what would be your next move?
Yeah, Brian Sr. messed up, though. His arm, he just had surgery. He couldn't do nothing. But I guarantee you, if he was healthy, Brian Sr., he was healthy, he'd have went at yo. He'd have went at yo. He'd have went at yo.
Smoothie King.
Squeeze, I'd throw a fifth of gin in your eyes. You'll be wasted. Damn, yo telling already. We didn't get in the ring. Yo, squash the beef, yo. Yo snitching already, yo. Yo, squash the beef. Come on out. They got us, Bill. Yeah, come, fake Bill, come on out. Yo telling on a fake page. Come on out. You know he telling in real life. Come on out, yo.
No, he
like officer. More. He got liquor in him, officer. I gotta take a breathalyzer before we fight.
Yeah, but another dope show in the books, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, commented, like and subscribe, share the show. Make sure y'all check out them videos we've been posting, man, all the shorts and stuff like that. Closing arguments.
Same thing as always. Small things, all things. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. And you know we always got to end the show with some type of special effect or something. Boom, balloons. Where the hell's my firework? Oh, there we go. And for the GOAT moderator right there, he's supposed to pop up. Hold on a second, Mac. Don't be tripping on my. They're not giving them to me today. But yeah, man. Salute. See, let me hit the thumbs up. Okay, they gave it to me.
Well, my shit ain't working.
There we go. Boom. That's for the GOAT moderator right there.
I got a MacBook. Why my shit ain't working?
I don't know.
Closing argument, Squeeze.
Man, hell of a weekend for boxing, from the women to the guys, yo. I you know what I mean? I got what I was looking for. I actually got a sweep besides the Preo fight. That could have went either way, but I was happy about everything I saw this weekend.
Who was your favorite fight this weekend?
My favorite fight this weekend was, and I'm leaving on this, seeing you have a blessed day, when Bumgarner weighed in. Peace.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't choose. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.